Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Wolves have a star tandem with the two top picks, Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards says that they can be special because, quote, we're dynamic together. His shooting and my ability to get to the rim is hard to stop. He can shoot. Man, I have never seen anyone shoot like that. Brian?
The three-point shootout champion. Thanks, Allie. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Minnesota, and so far they own the 9th best record in the conference. Not where they'd like to be. And of course the Rockets, far behind in the standings. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Well, Clark, as the season marches on, some teams have really distinguished themselves. How hard is it to hold on to top rankings with so much season remaining?
Well, we know it's not easy, B.A. It's much easier to chase the top than to stay on the top. So it takes a lot of focus, a lot of determination, a lot of togetherness to continue to stay at the top. But those top teams typically find a way to make it happen. Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Edwards, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
That one's off. Well, practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, B.A., and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Minnesota with the ball. Outside Russell, fires the 3. McDaniels can't hit. And here is Green, coming off 41 points last game out. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Edwards pulls it in. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Russell. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Green with the ball. And it's nice! Big finish!
Man! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Anderson. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. To the inside. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Green against Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given. But he's also a remarkable athlete. And his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Man, some of the dunks we see from Green, the throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
That one misses.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Porter against Russell. And here's Edwards outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's Houston the other way. The three, Smith fires in the triple.
An excellent pull-up jump shooter. Smith doesn't need much airspace to do some damage.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Pulls it from the corner. Off the left rim and out. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Outside Porter. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Smith. Minnesota with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Now here's Porter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Green, guarded by Edwards. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Russell, the pass to Anderson. Up and over Porter. And that one's long. Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. If that's a miss they can live with.
Here's Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Green, the pass to Şengün. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And let's take a look at the leaderboard with numbers from the last month. The best 2 guards scoring the ball. 5th, Anthony Edwards.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Green finds Porter. Şengün, a screen on Russell. Here's Porter. Smith inside. Anderson's there, and he makes it. Smith's got 7. The Timberwolves trail. Now Russell. And he also played a big role in their last game with Toronto. Smith against Anderson. A nice shot by Smith. 9 points in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Russell to pass to McDaniels. Down low. Pulls up. And he drains the quick shot.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
The Rockets have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Green with the ball. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Smith no good.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too, and he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard, but I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw is good.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 8.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Russell against Porter. Over Russell. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Russell with the ball. Right wing. Anderson finds Russell. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gordon down low, guarded by Edwards. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. Smith against Russell. Anderson for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Porter, the pass to Smith. Back to Porter. Outside Tate. A shot to stop the drought. Oh, and Reed with a block. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Gordon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Now here's Russell. Reed sets a screen. 19-footer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Timeout called. Houston. changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for Anderson. Noel comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Rivers is subbed in for Russell. The Rockets trail. Here's Christopher. Looking to end the run. That shot off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Noel. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. Pass to Prince. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
On the wing, Noel, defended by Gordon. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Christopher. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Outside Tate.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Pass to Gordon. Fires the three. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-3 run. On the wing, Noel. Outside McDaniels. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Talking about McDaniels' defense, that's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
And, guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Now here's Tate, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Rivers. Reed passes to McDaniels. Here's Noel, defended by Gordon. Pass to Reed. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Here's Christopher following the score by Minnesota. Out to Gordon. And it's Noel with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Rivers. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here's Gordon to halt the run. Prince grabs the miss.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously not what they need right now. He's got to score.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Christopher. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
We've got Jalen Noel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers, and it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the Rockets shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to Porter. Here's Matthews out to the wing. Smith passes to Porter. Goes up on the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Porter. Pass to Fernando. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
Edwards with it. Now Porter defending. Gobert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Porter. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. The drive by Rivers. Releases. The bank shot, no good. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Smith against Edwards. Shot, left block. Second chance shot. Fernando misses. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
Edwards for 3, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith passes to Porter. Takes the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. On the wing, Noel. Shot from the low post is good. Noel's got his first points of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Fernando. The Rockets with another miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And here are the Rockets now. 11-point game. For 3, Smith. The shot comes out. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Noel drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
And he drops the first. Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Russell is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Outside, Anderson. Back to Russell. Anderson with a screen on Green. Russell from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Throw good, Edwards. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Now here's Russell. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Pass to Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
The first free throw is good.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Both good from the line that time. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. Will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
Here's Matthews. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
First free throw is good. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Timeout called. Houston. a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Russell, he's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference All-Star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter, but still, the fans are giving him his props.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Now here's Green. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but finishes like this from Green, I think, demonstrate how tough he is.
Here's Russell. 10-point lead.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Now here's Green. The D's right on him. Here's Şengün. Martin, left side. Russell against Smith. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Green for 3. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Kicks it out to Anderson. 3-pointer. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 8 now. It's Martin on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Martin with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The shot by Russell, no good. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And here is Green. He's got 6. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Matthews. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Now Russell. Offensive board. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Russell. Oh, they need this. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Noel. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
At the line for Minnesota, Jalen Noel, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Heating up from the line this quarter, which is really helping their cause. They're right around 80% now.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Anderson, and McDaniels is subbed in for Edwards. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Garuba's checked in for Şengün. Tate comes in for Smith. Gordon, he's checked in for Green. And it's Christopher in for Matthews. Good on both. The Rockets trail. Here's Christopher. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Tate. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Reed sets a screen. Russell to pass to Reed. Chalk up 2 there. Reed's got 8 points.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him. His feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Martin outside. The teardrop. Oh, and Reed with a block. Martin with a screen on Russell. And here's Gordon from the arc. Martin outside. It's Christopher on the wing. 4 on the clock. Out to Gordon. Let's go with a 3.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Rivers comes in for Noel. That's off as well, so he misses both.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Gordon. Banked it in off the glass.
Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Russell. Reed sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Russell, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Rivers. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Gordon outside.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Love the career Eric Gordon has had. It's been outstanding, really. A 6th Man of the Year award winner and universally known as a great teammate.
And Clark, how about Eric Gordon? Maybe doesn't get the praise he deserves.
No, I agree with you there. I mean, guys sometimes are underrated or undervalued despite the consistency of outstanding performance. He's been in the league 14 years and has averaged double digits during that time. And when he only started 75% of the games, that's even more remarkable.
Here's Christopher looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Garuba. Top of the key. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Prince. The layup misses.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Christopher off target from outside. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell, trying to get back on track. Prince can't hit. And the Rockets shooting just 32% here in the second. It's Christopher on the wing. Here's Garuba. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's McDaniels. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Toronto.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And it's good. 2 points. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Garuba. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals. What's the feeling like when you get that first all-star nod?
Getting recognized for all your hard work, it's an amazing feeling, right, Kenny?
Just because I never made one, you trying to rub salt in the wound, that's cold-blooded.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
This game is close right now. They have a big advantage with the bench. I mean, if their reserves can keep this up and this kind of level of scoring, Shaq, it's going to be hard to beat them.
And if you're the starters, you get paid like starters. Don't let the bench guys outshine you.
No, it's a team effort. Everybody's one unit. Don't look at it starters, bench. It's us against them.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green in the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Green finds Porter. Şengün a screen on Russell. To the paint. This for the tie! And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 9.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Pass to Edwards. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Green. And here's Şengün. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Russell to pass to Gobert. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Porter against Russell for the lead. Here's Şengün. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Smith. No luck on that one. And some solid defense from Towns. Here's Russell. Porter pulls it in.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Şengün a screen on Russell. With the teardrop, Porter gets the bucket.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one, very impressive.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Towns. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Green with the ball. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Noel in for Russell. Şengün, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert inside. Working on Şengün. Count it. Good. Gobert's got his third basket on the night right there.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's Şengün. The three-pointer off the mark.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Porter. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Gobert with a screen on Green. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Will it go? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Fernando's checked in for Houston. Matthews comes in for Martin. He does not get the second one.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Houston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Green for 3. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
And you look at how they protected the rim, not their strongest suit. They'll get a block from time to time, but teams can take real advantage of them at the rim.
And I think those rebounding numbers they're posting really tells you a lot about how hard this team works on both ends of the floor. Always ready to fight on the glass. Inside, and stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And he lays it up and in. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Green. The shot won't fall. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go.
Oh, my goodness! Whoa. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Picked by Smith. Takes one from 10 feet. Fires for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Now Now here's McDaniels. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Edwards against Green. Pass to Fernando. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
14 foul. At the line for the Rockets, Bruno Fernando. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Prince comes in for McDaniels. And Rivers is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Here's Noel. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Rivers. Here's Noel. Now Reed puts up a 3. That one no good. Now here's Gordon. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Fades and shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Anderson. Reed sets a screen. Again, the Timberwolves score.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Matthews. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Noel. Reed with it. Back to Noel. Now here's Reed. 5 on the clock. Count it. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Christopher. 14 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Anderson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Garuba's checked in for Houston. Tate comes in for Matthews. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Well, the Rockets shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. And finished off by Tate.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Tate. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Anderson against Tate. On the wing, Rivers. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shoots over Tate. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the Rockets shooting just 33% so far in this game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Team is in the back.
That free throw no good. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Rockets. And he can't hit the second. Minnesota shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. The three. Rivers, good. Rivers has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
For three, Gordon gets the three ball to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Noel. Give him 8 points now. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Gordon.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the strike. The Rockets trail. And here's Porter. Out to Gordon. There's the three. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his third assist of the night.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
Here's Noel, Anderson, and the layup falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Gordon outside. It's rebounded by Rivers.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Reed in the post. Fade away. Rockets with a rebound.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Now Porter. Back to Gordon. For three. Gordon with another miss. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Porter. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Rivers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Noel. Porter, the pass to Tatum. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. And here's Porter outside. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 5 now.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Outside Porter. From 10 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. B.A. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets shooting just 35% from the floor. Smith right side. Launches it. And he can't get that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Martin against Russell. Gobert with a screen on Martin. Russell, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Here's Porter. He gets it in there. Porter's got 9 points now in the second half.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Russell with the ball. Picked by Gobert. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can